Yo, can an alpha get a what's up? It's your boy Alpha mate with
Unico Williams, baby.
Unico. Tell them what's new 99.
Well, I'm not in great spirits right now. Uh, I
Talk to
just did
him.
something that I just did something I didn't think I'd ever do.
What you do?
I I turned my back on the strip club today.
Oh no.
It doesn't sound like me. It don't even sound right coming out of my mouth. Oh, it was right there. And they said you got a free pass to get in, and you can be very important people and just come on in here because it's you. I waited for this moment my whole life to just go into not pay a dime, just walk in there because I'm me.
He a VIP.
And this is just me. This is me by myself. This ain't no team of people. Oh, you know this person. You know, no, this is Unico Williams, and it's not just any old strip club.
Not in
It's
it.
one of the best ones in Indianapolis. I mean, the hiring practices is up here. The credentials for you to even work there, you got to be up here.
Victor Oladipo
And
go there.
I walked away from it. I gotta do a show tonight, so let's do this. It's been a rough week for me. No PlayStation 5, no girlfriend, and I left the strip club, man.
Victor
I was right there in the parking lot.
Oladipo and the Colts be there, just chilling. Just chill.
I bet Vic was in there working out. Lying, talking about he want to be with the Pacers. He ain't want to be with no doggone Pacers. He ready to go on about his business. So I don't want to get the line on him.
My man out here singing R&B music. I heard singing.
And they couldn't wait to vote him off. Mass singer, mass back up. Mass back up.
He signed to the New York Knicks. This ain't the sports packet.
Well, I'm gonna speak on it. We talking about my home team, Pacers, and Wes ain't gonna talk about it. Wes ain't gonna talk about that. So give me my moment. I'm sorry, you know I gotta take a shot at him once a show. He just worried about them Pelicans, them Denver Nuggets, and the Saints. Y'all, you worry about that. I got this up here. What's going on, man? What is new 99? What's going on?
This just came in. If y'all don't know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube, hit that follow button on Spotify. And if you don't know, coming in, we doing this Saturday night. Boosie just got shot in the leg in Dallas. And as we know, Mo3 just got shot as well. And King Von and his murderer is in jail now. So, but it's a lot of violence going on, especially between the Baton Rouge gang. Baton Rouge gang is, I don't know what they got in them right now.
Shout out to Baton Rouge. You know that's like second home, man. Shout out to Louisiana as a whole. Something going on down there. And between Dallas, because I always think of Houston as being kind of like basically a part of Louisiana too. I just feel like it's way different than the rest of Texas. You know what I'm saying? I got mad love for. Houston got palm trees. You know what I'm saying? So, I rock with Houston. But man, up there in Dallas, it's something going on, man. Mo3 and Boosie, they close.
Yeah, they close. Probably why Boosie was over there.
That probably why he was over there. And then somebody got it out for him. They shot at his vehicle.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
Yeah, I think they said he was parked.
So that's a hit, right? Does it sound like that was a concentrated hit?
If what I read is true, it's a hit. By the way, this is early information that happened at about 4 hours ago. So we don't know the whole thing. So if we are wrong, let us know in the comments. We are shooting this that night. But from what is reported so far, the King Von thing changed too. But as was reported so far, it was parked and a group shot it, a drive-by. So
that's crazy. And what a time to be a street rapper. I mean, they taking it back to the 90s right now. Like they really being about that life right now. We don't need that. I thought we was past that.
Yeah,
I thought you supposed to rap on record and say what you say, but man, they trying to take it back to that Tupac Biggie stuff, man. And I thought we was past that.
oh yeah, we don't.
I thought Chicago rappers was the only ones that did that to each other. You know what I'm saying? I know they talk bad about each other's dead homies and the streets and all that stuff, but you know, the King Von thing, that was a whole different story because he was down there in Atlanta where Quando Rondo was at. You know, they had the reports about Dirk had bought up all the tables to the show and all that.
Yeah.
So it's man, something's going on.
Yes. I figure it'll be over, but again, people poor, you know, people COVID. It seems like Trump lost the election, so ain't nobody got like no focus to be mad at. So it's going back to normal, which people don't realize. Back to normal ain't always. Some stuff are bad. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you kind of people forgot since COVID been out that it normally been tragedy that been happening lately with Kobe and other people, but this is kind of like beef stuff. So, by the way, that King Von video just came out, and it looked like.
Oh, the deeper, longer video of what happened before even that point. Like, yeah, I saw that. I saw it looked like it was straight hands at first.
Yeah, it looked like boy was it was hands, and then appeared to look like he got jumped, and then his boy like nah, and then he shot up in there, and it was, yo man, we got to stop the violence. I don't know, but right now, I don't know if a lot of these people want to hear that right now. Because once you in that mindset, of war, I know a lot of people out here just ain't gonna understand, but when you in that mindset of war, I ain't never got in that mindset. I don't like that life. That life ain't for me, but I know a lot of people that's in it. And when they in that mindset of war, you can't talk them out of it. My God, that's a difficult thing.
How far that is from Baton Rouge to Dallas? How far that is? About 3 hours, 4 hours?
It'd be that long because I'm 6 hours from Dallas, but I'm 2 hours from Baton Rouge.
Yeah, it took me 6 hours to get to Houston from Mississippi, from Jackson.
Yeah, and I'm about 2 hours from where I live to Baton Rouge. But that'd be a whole nother route though, and they got a straightaway, so I don't know. Maybe 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours.
So what I'm asking that for is that ain't nothing for them to really have that kind of war between two cities. It ain't nothing but a half a shift of work. Just get down there and do what you do and come on back. You'll be done in a work day, man. And it's too close. You hate to see it, but y'all. Hey, I don't know what's going on down there in the South, man. I love y'all. I love the South. I hail from it. Get that together, whatever it is, because I know we done got rid of the big enemy, old Trump. But we still fighting each other, and we got to quit that now.
Yeah. You saw T.I. told him to, hey, keep that out of Atlanta, y'all beef. Cause you know Quando Rondo is from Baton Rouge, right? Ain't he from Atlanta?
I thought he was from Atlanta.
Quando Rondo, ain't he from Baton Rouge? Cause ain't that young boy?
That's them. That's them young. Is it young boys or they NBA? What they are?
I'm too old to know what they are.
I'm gonna be real with you. I am too. That's why I don't know. Look, y'all threw Boosie into it. I was like, I'm on, wipe me down. See, I'm right there.
Yeah,
but a lot, like I said, I knew about Bond because of my recent research into why is there so much violence in Chicago, and I just been researching that. That's how I knew about Bond, and I actually came to really like him. But Quando Rondo,
he's from Savannah.
He from Georgia? He's from Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, he's from Savannah.
Okay.
But he be hanging around Baton Rouge, so I'm like, what's in the water in Baton Rouge though?
Well, you know they've been about that ever since Webby and Boosie came out. You know they put Baton Rouge on the map down there.
I was hoping that Love and Hip Hop kind of cooled it out because Webby calmed down.
Shout out to LSU. Man,
bro, I ain't gonna lie, his mama was lit on Love and Hip Hop.
Man, I hadn't see that. What happened?
No, that's a long time ago. That when it first came on. You don't remember that when they was in the hood? When Love and Hip Hop was in the hood?
Nah, I wasn't there for that. And I bet that's when they had the best ratings on some real stuff.
Yeah, man. Back.
See, when all them girls got all that money, you know what I'm saying? They changed the show around. But them girls that was still, yeah, sure, yeah. That was probably some good love in hip hop.
Yeah, that's when Joe was in his folk live in a trailer. They come to the trailer. I'm like, okay. We out here. We bought this.
Fact.
We buy this the hood loving hip hop. Now they all live in New York, a major city, in a nice neighborhood.
LA.
I'm like, okay.
They ain't gonna take it back to the NO, huh? They ain't gonna go down there.
But they know it. I saw an interview with Boost and them telling people dying they die mostly in their hometown, bro, because
that's what it is, man.
They come for you then.
That's
bro.
what it is.
Where people come
I'm just worried about this one, man, because Boosie took his show on the road, and they tried that in Dallas, in a whole nother city. They tried him in their city, man. Something is going on down there, And I think it's a problem. I think that's going to be a problem going down the line. I hope it's not. I hope they had that meeting, but that's like a big celebrity. That's like Michael Jordan being in LA and they trying. What's that boy that got killed a while back? Looked like 50 Cent out of New York. What's that boy name is?
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke shot him in LA, and they thought it was gonna be a New York versus LA thing.
But LA fake, bro. Them dudes probably ain't nobody from LA except for the Compton people. Everybody else just moved out. And they a bunch of scammers too, because they go to LA thinking they got some bread, and you ain't got bread, you can't stay in LA.
You sure can't. You sure can't.
Can't stay in LA if you ain't got no bread, bro. So people down there,
you cannot.
They probably trying.
You cannot stay in LA.
They trying to, so they'll set you up. Them type of people to set you up. So we ain't gonna. I don't think people know it. We don't even know where they from. So, but it was a setup. They had a girl who unlocked the door. They try to get Hitmaker like that, Young Bird, aka Young Bird. That man put his gun out on a girl and said, "Hey, you ain't setting me up. I just seen it." But yeah, they do that. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, listen to Lil Wayne's and Kendrick Lamar Mona Lisa. That happens a lot more than y'all know.
Man, it happened. Man, and also listen to King Von, one of his songs, a Crazy Story or whatever it's called. That's talking about just that right there. Yeah, he asked the girl to set somebody up. He was going to buy a Birkin bag, and that was all. That's all she needed, to set somebody up. So it's crazy out here. Everybody trying to get it. These OnlyFans, and they only set niggas up.
Yeah.
Only felonies. Only felonies, man.
Man, speaking of that, man. We talking about people been to jail and all that, man. Shout out to JT, bro. JT from the city, girl. She trended all on my Twitter.
Woke up this morning to it. I was up at 6:30 and I said, "Whoop, who this is? Who is this?
Who is this?" Yeah, I don't know you, but them things look good. I ain't gonna lie though, her and Nicki Minaj the only two gotta show respect, you know what I mean, to them things, cause normally I ain't gonna lie, I hate them like that, you know what I mean. I'm trying not to be disrespectful because I'm just saying, shout out to y'all. Give the doctors came a long way, bro.
Let me tell you like this. This is how I woke up this morning. Okay, I got on Twitter and was just kind of scrolling, and I seen that. I said, "Who is JT? Who is this?" I didn't know who it was, but I like what I saw. Then I got me a phone call, old Snapchat phone call, video call from a baddie down there. She was down there in Buckhead, and I said, "Man, what kind of morning y'all waking me up to?" Because at the end of the day, when I turned this phone off, it wasn't nothing but me and the dogs. And I said, this might be a circle of hell. Because I wake up like this and it's just me and this dog, man. I said, what is this? What is this?
Yo, shout out to JT, bro. JT said everybody want JT, and I'm like, I agree. What you mean?
You said she out of Atlanta too, ain't she? Or out of Georgia?
I don't know. They might be from Miami or something. I don't know where she from. Let me see what she found.
Let's see what I know what she brings. I know what she brought to the table this morning, and we had a good breakfast. Do you think it was on purpose? It felt purposeful to me. Because she did it twice, right?
Yeah.
It was one that felt like a slip, and then the next one she just walked straight up to the camera, just all out, man.
JT is from Miami. That's what I thought she from.
Well, that's what I want to know. I need to know what city these girls is from because I'm going.
But shout out to JT.
I want to know. JT just in time. That's why I got just in time.
Shout out to she said she want Uzi. Uzi go handle that, bro.
Uzi, she probably taller than that boy.
She probably is. Don't doubt Uzi though. Uzi put the Rich the Kid about them hands Uzi put on him, man. Now we gonna get comments from Rich. Man, we already got Paul George threatening me, bro. I got that.
What?
Yo,
what you do?
Bro, me and Wes promise it gotta be Paul George, bro. Cause some dude, I believe he on a fake account, bro. It had to be. That dude was like, y'all lame, y'all hating on me since I was in high school. I'm like, I looked at the video again. I kind of dissed with Paul George. I'm like, he like, I'm 30, and I looked at Paul George at 30. I'm like, you on the out account, my guy? No, this video got 8 views. What are you mad about?
Man, don't get me started on Paul. Don't get me started on Paul George. He's out of there. He should have came to the Pacers. He should have. No, ain't no shit or nothing. He just came to the Pacers. This was his chance to actually do something in the East. He let it. He left to go to OKC. He just needed to wait until LeBron left, and he would have did something. So if he want to sit up there and be mad, go ahead and be mad. My ex-girlfriend, I said she couldn't wait. She called him punk ass, and I said, you know what, you might be right. You can't join up with Russell Westbrook and do nothing. Now he had his chance. Paul George could have been about something. He could have been about something had he, he had his chance. But you was showing up. Playoff P is who I don't like. I don't like Playoff P. I don't like Playoff P.
Playoff P, so he gonna go out there and average that 5 points. Shout out to you, Paul George. I know you watching.
Apparently. I believe
he get every video I put out a dislike. It's one dude every night at the same time get every video I put out a dislike, no matter what the dislike.
And from a human standpoint, I rock with Paul George. I like him, but Playoff P, don't be Playoff P no more. Just be regular season P, and you'll be okay. Like stop trying to be Playoff P.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that Kanye hologram video? When he did a hologram for Kim Kardashian?
Now, I can see where she would find that as like loving and caring and all that. I watched it. It was a little cringy.
It was weird.
I was like, whoa, I don't feel right. This isn't she shouldn't have shared that. That should have been her moment, because to everybody else, that was like, yikes. Yo. It was dope. It was dope.
Yo.
It was dope.
Can I talk about Kanye narcissism for a minute? Can I?
If you don't mind, please.
This man had her dead father refer to him as the most genius person.
He did slide that in there.
I'm not saying your level of narcissism to have a hologram actor say you are the most genius person is the most narcissistic. Him and Trump need to be studied for their narcissism. Like their brain should be donated to science and studied on how do your chemical imbalance get you to that much narcissism.
I'm with you on that. Like, I actually kind of glossed over that part. I glossed over it. I was like, okay, just everybody else in the crowd might have been like, oh, that's just Kanye being Kanye. And even I was like, that's Kanye being Kanye. But out of context and just talking to you right now, I'm like, damn, this dude is wild. You have, like, with you putting the words in the way you put them in, This man had her dead father hologram say he's the. Hey, when you put it that way, yo,
that's the most insane thing I heard.
If Kim hears that you said that and break it down the way you just said it, she might side eye that man from now on. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Yeah, most people wouldn't think about it, but when you think, and the way he did it was narcissistic. He didn't say you had a hologram for her birthday. Most of it, you could be like, yo, she wanted to see her dead father. It'll be weird to me, but maybe she wanted it. Maybe it made her feel better. So, okay, I'm not gonna judge that. It is what it is. He said all the same thing. I'm watching over you every minute. That's kind of very weird. But it might make her feel better. I'm gonna gloss over that. But when your narcissism get to that level, to call yourself, he wrote the script, by the way, for him to say, and you had the nerve to just add that part in there. That's crazy.
He could have done without doing that and made his wife happy. He could have done that.
He probably still had because she might have glossed over it like a lot of people did. But I'm like, what?
You in that moment you probably expected Kanye. He did do this, so this is the Kanye thing. No,
when you think about it, it's kind of sick.
If you think about it, it is like you had this person who has never met you ever before, ever, say that you're a genius. Yeah. And you're lucky to have married him.
And you wrote it.
Yeah. And he probably didn't take it as a joke. He wrote that and meant that.
That's what I said. The level of narcissism. By the way, I got a question. Why are we on Kanye?
Please.
Is Kanye really a genius? Because
yes.
I notice a lot of a musical genius. Yes. I give him a musical genius. But I have studied, when people often do great or great at something, they can say anything and it's believable. Lil Wayne said, I'm the best rapper alive. Had 2 great albums and everybody just agreed.
Well, that's different.
Kanye says,
because he really at that point in time,
yes, he was.
It was looking like Lil Wayne was the best rapper alive, like no contest.
But
Lil
at the
Wayne was
same time,
killing.
though, he told you that, and I've been noticing a trend. Because by the way, anybody disagree? Anybody think I'm on that train 100%? In 2008, when I was a sophomore, junior, senior in high school, I'm like, Lil Wayne, the greatest rapper alive, no doubt. So I'm on the train.
Yeah.
But I've been noticing a trend of people just saying stuff and we just believe it. So now I'm questioning everything. Kanye says I'm a genius. Kanye says I'm a genius. And he make great music. So all people are like, Kanye is a genius. His brain is moving so fast. He's having trouble just catching all the ideas. He just blurts it out. I'm like, that's just an excuse for him when he say crazy stuff. That's not like he's so smart that he just can't gather it all in his brain. He just reaching out and grabbing. I'm like, that's not how the mind works. That might be a mental condition.
Kind of does. It kind of does.
It's kind of a mental. It's a mental issue. That's not genius.
Me being a genius myself, I tend to say things and just do things without properly thinking it all the way through, and it's just one big PowerPoint that I'm presenting to you to finally get to my final point. Kanye is a genius.
What I'm offering you right now, though. By the way, I'm doing this with Joe because
don't give me no hotline tip. Don't give me no hotline either. I don't want no phone number. Don't give me no phone number for somebody for me to talk to either. Don't start that, Alpha. Don't start that.
By the way, I'm doing this Unico because he's a Kanye fan. And I gotta get, and my mind is going to this because I'm gonna get to a point too. You saying that, but maybe you just saying something. Maybe you're smart, but you're saying something stupid, and you need an excuse for when you say stupid thing. Is that not possible? To keep your image of intelligence. Because you can do 90% smart thing and do 10% dumb, but you need that excuse. Like, oh, I'm just reaching for thoughts right now. Because I've been hearing
if you don't mind, let me go back to his campaign thing that he did. He said some things like, you right, but you wrong with, like, that's not the point you getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, a good idea is to say that slaves could have gone against their slave masters because they had the numbers. But he just kind of explained it in a way where it doesn't make sense to approach it in that way. Like, I feel what you're saying, and you got to feel what he's saying in order to understand it. But if you ain't feeling...
I'm just trying to figure out, is people just telling us stuff to mentally... Because what I'm getting to is Trump does the same thing. Trump used a strategy, a psychology strategy, that basically what he did was, he told you before the election, don't vote by mail, go in person, and we're going to set record numbers. So all the supporters were excited. They went out and voted on election day and got big leads. Trump also said 3 months before the election, this is all a mental gymnastics to set up, that he's going to have big leads and it's going to evaporate due to mail-in voting, and it's going to be fraudulent. Meaning, he knew if you vote early, he's going to have a big lead, and it's going to go away because everybody on his side, Joe Biden's side, which, by the way, I don't really care about politics, but that is what it is, is going to vote by mail. So his people already got in their mind when they go to election day is that some type of cheating is going on because Trump told us. He basically like conditioned them for 3 months to do this. And then all of a sudden now you see it. Everything he said for 3 months, they saying now, even though everything they basically, most of it, not all, is proven false.
Mm-hmm.
So that got me thinking that he's playing this. I forgot what I called it. It's a. Let me. While we going on, what's your thoughts on it? While I go look it up real quick on what's the name of it is.
You know, he set himself up like it was a smart move to know that the scope of America, the majority of it, it was at the time going against Trump. It was a genius move. But I gotta say, 71 million people bought it, man. 71 million people bought it. That's a lot of people.
It is.
Especially, living in this world that we live in. Because I've seen a couple of like pictures where people were showing Trump supporters before and then after, like they used to have Trump flags all over and on their trucks and all that stuff. But now they don't. After the election, they took all that stuff down and they going back into hiding. But like 71 million people was still down for that, man. I'm telling you, this election here, or the last 4 years have really shown people's true colors. And yeah, it worked, man. Whatever he was trying to do, it worked.
It's a genius strategy because now people was automatically looking for anything strange. They take it to court. It doesn't really work out. I'm looking for it because I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it right now because I can go over it. It's basically when a conditioning method, it's a psychology method when you repeatedly tell somebody something till you believe it. It's the same thing. An example is when old grandparents tell you that when your stomach hurt, drink Sprite and make you feel better.
It's almost like a hypnotic suggestion in a sense.
Yeah, it's a name for it though in psychology. I did this a long time ago. I don't remember psychology like that. I helped some people get through psychology school. So I did a lot, man. Could have had a psychology degree. I should wouldn't have got it just to do it. But yeah, it's like a suggestion where you suggest it. Like I said, when you tell somebody to drink Sprite and make your stomach feel better.
It's like Inception dang near. You know what I'm saying? It's like Inception.
Yeah, scientists use that when they condition people brain. When psychologists give somebody a sugar pill and tell them it's an aspirin and they say their head hurt, Like, this is the strongest aspirin there ever was. You take this, your head go instantly feel better. And they just take a
regular placebo.
Yeah, that's a placebo. That was a placebo. That's what the test is, but it's a name for the conditioning though. But that's what giving them the sugar pill is, a placebo. But yes, they condition them to believe that it's gonna, and they're like, "Oh, my head feel better." I'm like, we just gave you some sugar and a sugar pill, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like conditioning. So I'm thinking. So I'm going on a theory right now. We going on a ride. We having a fun ride. Well, is all these people conditioning us to believe everything? Because if I say it enough, you gonna believe it. If I, By the way, YouTubers do this, Unico. I don't know if you noticed, but everybody always say we the best podcast or we the best Monday morning podcast. I do it. I did it too, just at point. Why? Because if you have a great string of podcasts and a lot of people view it, and we say we the best, our fan base gonna be like, they the best. So we are the best podcast out there.
I say mine is everybody's favorite podcast.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody be like, "No, what it is? It is."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You condition people to do it. They ain't even listen to all the podcasts. They just like, "Oh, I enjoy this," and it is. By the way, there's nothing wrong with it if you like what you like, but it don't make it.
Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. By the way,
yeah, hit that follow button if you're on Spotify and any other platforms. It helps out a lot. And get that merch in the merch link in bio. But yeah, man, last podcast we did, we killed it. We gonna try to kill this one. But yeah. But yeah, Joe, I'm just thinking. And the same thing with JT. We can go back to that. You said everybody want on JT? And that trended on Twitter. Now everybody kind of do.
I didn't know about her. And so I'm on now, and I saw her. So now I'm on board. So she's one step closer to everybody. So she can start. She's one step closer to speaking in absolution, because I didn't know her before. So she can't sit up there and say everybody want to lay on top of her. But now I know about her. I done seen her. Now I want to lay on top of her. She's one step closer. So hey, go ahead.
Yo, and that's why you hear rappers say stuff like that, man. You hear people say I'm the best. You hear people say my music the best, all that kind of stuff, man. You hear it all the time. It's like a condition. And I'm like, and I think a lot of entertainers and what we do it too. And I don't even think we think we conditioning people. I just think we just see other people do it. And we like, I feel like this, so we're gonna say it too. And I think it's like conditions people. So I hope the 8-9 of y'all that average watching this right now do think we the best podcast, and you will share it and tell everybody about it. Listen to these alphas. You know what I mean?
Big dog.
Yeah. But Joe, that's all I got for that. You got any stories for us?
Man, I'm just taking it back one more time. I'm right there. Just say this at the door. And you know, I gotta say, women in that line of work, they get attention all the time from all types of cats. Obviously, people with expendable means, and you know, I just think it's special when one in that line of work. You know, this ain't the first. This is my first person that's in that field. But it just means something to know that, you know, they want to get to know you outside of that situation. And matter of fact, you didn't even know about the situation, but hey, come check me out. I feel pretty, because, you know, I feel a little, you know, I feel like the best podcaster alive.
Let's go.
When they say. When they say, well, you know, you can just come on up here, you know, all these cats throwing their money at them and all that type of stuff. And, you know, I'm just a brother up here like, you going to buy her all that and spend all that money. And guess what? We might get a little IHOP later. Oh, me. Might ask you, because I done sat there and watched you make all that money all night.
You got that.
And to know that.
Yeah, that bad.
The thing is, you could be coming and kicking it with me for free while people pay for you. And it's something to be said about that. I'm very proud of myself.
Legend.
And I'm very upset with myself for not taking hold of all this fame that we getting from this podcast on things that come from it. I didn't take advantage of it the way I was supposed to.
By the way, let's put Bree out, man. Bree out here. See, I didn't bring this up with her. She gonna be shocked when she hear this tomorrow. Even though I kind of hinted it on Wednesday, y'all see it Wednesday. Bree out here shooing off our fans, bro. You really disrespect?
You know, I almost didn't believe it until I thought about who it was that did the shooting. And I said, yeah, that sounds like something she'll do. Hair flip and shoo you off.
She like,
I'm gonna get on her. She's supposed to at least pretend.
Hey, I get it though. She just not getting started. The dude said, I know you. She's like, you don't know me. Move. Then she told her cousin, she from the podcast. She from the podcast. I'm like, yeah, boy, y'all don't know how much we reach, baby.
Purpose. Her purpose is to make people feel little. So she gonna come on the pot. So, sorry, Bree, you know, girl, I love you. Hey, now you can't come on your show with all this good life advice and all this stuff and acting like you care about folk, and then you go flip your hair and shoot folk off. That ain't it. That ain't it, sis. That ain't it, sis. Hey, walk your path with the people. Don't do the folk like that.
Yo, walk in your purpose.
Walk in your purpose. You shooting folk off. I can't. She knows she shows out. And that's all right. Glad I met her.
By the way, Bree is sweet, but the situation was weird and she ain't used to having attention. So, well, in that way, like people like, I know you from somewhere, so we get it though. So it's just a funny story. And next time she will tell you hello. Cause I got onto her. Not really. But
no, I say stay tuned. Whoever that was, next time you come up to her, send her coffee or something first and see what, just kind of ease your way into it, because I don't know nothing else about that girl. I know that.
Shut up. You don't know me, move.
Woo.
But yeah,
I know that she'll shoot y'all. And I know that you better not mention that you need to go buy you some shorts from Dick's.
Rented shorts, bro. That killed me. That's my favorite.
Rent some shorts.
That's probably my second favorite moment in all our podcasts behind the Sam's Club card. Ain't nothing ever be that.
Yeah. Sam's Club. That was classic. Sam's Club was classic with y'all rich selves.
Yeah, bro, I said you mail a Sam's Club card.
Man, that Sam's Club card up here, I send it right back. Snail mail. Matter of fact, I send it back UPS ground.
Yo, but hopefully soon, and hopefully next year, if y'all help out, share this podcast or whatever it take. Hopefully we'll be able to get to Austin and hopefully in March. I don't know. I'm just setting a goal. We might not even do it, but I'm setting a goal. Let's put out the goal into the universe, Joe Unico.
By the summer, I need y'all to send all y'all merchandise money to my address in Austin. I got to get to Austin because I need to be real close.
Yeah, man.
To the action.
Yeah, man. We got to be in. We're trying to get to Austin. Why Austin? You say it's close to Dallas. It's close to Houston. It's close to San Antonio. It's close to New Orleans. It's close to Baton Rouge, and it's not too far from one of them. So. And it's
California, and
it's not over. It's overpopulated, but it's not Houston overpopulated. That's why I don't really want. Even though Houston still cheaper, but it ain't over. Houston overpopulated, bro. Houston got like 1 million more people than Austin. So, but yeah, and South by Southwest, West can perform and all that. But we gonna get on that, bro. If we get on that couch in the studio with me, you, and West, you already seen how we like.
Man, it's gonna be something crazy. Help us get to that point. Keep on just spreading it out so that more and more people can see. And everybody that's on this channel is very unique and dope people. Point blank, period. And now you can sit and look at me all day. And I got a couple of jokes. And I'm chilling with my boy Zell May. West gonna flex and Bree gonna shoot you off. but it's cool. We good people, man. So make sure y'all share this, share.
By the way,
folk,
Bree is a sweetheart. For everybody know we just joking because it was a funny moment.
Who was joking?
She just came off work. She had a bar. You know what I'm saying? She just came off work. She had a bar. She ain't used to people say, I know you. Like, I don't want to be bothered. I just got to work. I feel you know. She ain't used to this life yet. You gotta ease in.
That's all.
That's it.
We gonna get you there now. We'll get you there.
But she is a star. By the way,
Absolutely.
Joe had an amazing podcast Friday. So I think it's the last video before this. I will put it on the end screen. Amazing interview. Amazing last 2 shows. He didn't get his PS5. So go watch them. Do You Hear Me by Unico Williams.
Rough week. No PS5. No girlfriend. I'm done with him.
Yeah, so he had
I'm working on myself, King.
Shout out to you, King. But that interview was amazing, by the way. So
appreciation.
We gonna have a lot more interviews. You're gonna see probably us on other podcasts. I'll probably be on maybe Queenish podcast. Bree says she might be on some other podcast. We collaborating so we can grow this army.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. And remember to keep stomping. Unico. Any last word?
I holla. Y'all have a good week now.
You too. And remember, today something amazing happened. Peace.